Hey there, happy day 725. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma. Not in my pajamas today. I got to show my house this morning, so I am dressed and ready to go. What did I call it? I already forgot what I called it. I called it, off track and then life. Sometimes life, I've been working on all this stuff for online business and stuff, and this week I've had these great big plans to map out the program and launch my next challenge. My next live challenge. I want to do another live challenge. I love doing live challenges. I'm always doing one. I actually just finished, and I haven't even eaten yet, so I'm still doing a 48-hour fasting challenge, and I look tired. I noticed that a gentleman that I kind of got the idea from, because he was doing it with a group of friends, looked super duper tired yesterday. I think he was going on 60 hours because he wanted to finish up at the same time they did, and he just looked exhausted in his video, and I feel that way today. I feel like, God, I look just tired, and I'm not tired. I'm actually super duper energized, which is funny, and I'm not even hungry. The really funny thing is, usually I wake up hungry in the morning for breakfast, and like today and yesterday, I'm not even hungry, but I do get tired in the afternoons, and I have noticed times that I'm tireder. I have noticed some really fun things about doing that challenge, which is why I hopped on and did it a day after him, because number one, I wanted to reset and restart my system after the holidays, after the new year, after being sick. I wanted to just kind of clean it out and start fresh, and get back to the habits and the practices and the things that I know work for me. So 48-hour challenge, life gets in the way. Now, I think I've mentioned that I am on the last property that my ex-husband and I own together is the home that we built together. Fixed it up. We're now selling it. I listed it on Zillow yesterday. It's already gotten 532 views and 18 saves, and we've had 3 showings, so I'm pretty excited about that. And we've actually got one offer that we're looking at, which the ex wants to say yes, and I want to say absolutely no. So we'll see what happens with that. I think it's going to be a no secretly, because nothing happens until we both sign. So I'm working on that. So life's getting in the way with respect to that, with respect to me getting my next challenge launch. Now, I know what I want it to be about. I know what it's going to be. I know what the content's going to be. I think I've decided where I'm going to do it with respect to the community, but I want to start tweaking that community and making that audience more targeted, much, much more targeted. If you've been following me at all or listened to me ever, I have been building my online business very differently than I did my offline businesses and my corporate career. It's been, and I don't exactly understand, because I haven't gone back to think about, why am I doing that? Why am I thinking that the online world is so different than the offline world? Because people are people, business is business, and it's just the little things and the strategy. It's actually a lot easier in the online world, but we're taught to make it, we're not taught, we somehow believe that we need to make it so much harder. Maybe because offline business is so hard, we think that the online business has to be hard too. And so when it isn't hard, we overcomplicate things and we make them harder than they have to be. So I will find time today, sometime. I'm having a sleepover with my 4-year-old granddaughter today too. I'm super excited about that, because we haven't had one since before Christmas, because I was sick and the whole holiday season, and I didn't want her to get sick or get the flu. So we haven't had one, so I'm excited about that. But then again, I'm not going to get anything done when I'm hanging out with her, because she is my priority when I am around her. But I can still think about stuff, right? So I will still kind of keep mapping out the details of that and deciding on an exact launch date for that. I noticed that One Funnel Away is launching again February 3rd, which I think they're almost doing that monthly now, or every 6 weeks. It's coming out really regularly. So I may or may not lead a group through that. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I think I've taken 4 groups through it. So we'll see if I want to do that or not. But that again is a little bit off target from what I want to do now in 2020. And then Kelly Rhodes, who I just watched her live launch in January, is again doing hers again on February 3rd. So it's looking like she's almost going to do hers every month as well, because that is her selling machine. That is the selling arm of hers, and ClickFunnels as well. It's one of their selling arms. They have, of course, several, but that's one of theirs main strategy for bringing people to them and incorporating and bringing people into their bigger programs, their year-long program. Now, ClickFunnels is doing their big funnel hacking live. Gosh, next week I think. I don't remember the date. Actually, yeah, next week it is. And so that's, to me, that's really their big one, because that's when they enroll everybody into their 2 Comma Club X program, which is, again, a year-long program. I think it was $25,000 last year, so it'll be interesting to see what it is this year. I think it started out 18, 25. We'll see what it is this year. Probably 30. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Maybe 25 still. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see what comes out at that. But I'm still doing my Supersize Your Business, and again, I got so much business experience, and so much business has been, and work has been so much of my life. I'm really struggling with moving forward with helping people with business and online business, or if there's something else I want to do. And maybe I start with business, and then I use that to fund the other things that I want to do, the other projects I want to do, the other ways I want to help people. Or maybe I pick the other ways I want to help people, and I focus on that instead of just the business stuff. I sometimes feel like everybody under the sun is going after the same group of people. Now here's the limiting belief in that, and the false belief on my part in that. They might be, but guess what? There's still millions of people out there, and each of us going after the same small percentage or group of people. There's plenty of them to go around for all of us, right? And some people will relate to me, and some people will absolutely hate me. Some people will relate to one of my peers. I've got a lot of peers that are coaches and do similar things to what I do to help people build and grow their businesses. But we're all so different. Different people are attracted to and will have success working with each and every one of us. So life getting in the way just is, dealing with situations other than what we're doing to earn a living, other than our work, other than our career, other than our businesses. We have to remember that there's other aspects of our life that have to be dealt with. I have to deal with relationships and communication. I have a huge challenge communicating with my ex-husband. He and I have very different communication styles, and I just have to remember to take a deep breath and just listen through the whole thing he has to say, and then choose what I'm going to say wisely, because we often agree, but we say it different ways. So I think we actually agree on more things than we disagree, but our communication styles are so different that we think that we're disagreeing even when we're agreeing, if that makes any sense at all. If you've ever dealt with somebody that has an absolute different communication style than you probably know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you probably think, what's she talking about? She's crazy. So we talked about rallying around the flag in Supersize Your Business, and scary things in the 365-day fun challenge, doing one fun thing every day. That was about doing something scary. And I remember now, and I learned it actually doing my year-long do one thing every day that scares you. Do one thing every day that scares you, from, again, a journal book that I did a daily Facebook Live because I was scared to do that. I did a daily live video on doing one thing every day that scares you. And one of the biggest things I learned from that year was that fear and excitement have like the same vibrational energy. And I think about going on a roller coaster ride. I hate rides. I'm scared to death of them, especially since I had kids. My stomach just gets sick and queasy. But there's that thrill and excitement of going on that roller coaster ride. So I'm always scared to get on it, but then that fear quickly turns to excitement and fun and thrill, which has the actual same vibration, although they feel very different to us, right? They feel like opposites. It's actually the same level of vibration. So I like to take my fear and flip it into excitement. When I'm scared to do something, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling a little scared about this, but what's exciting about it? What could I be excited about this? So that's it. That's pretty much all I've got today. I've got to show the house. I've got to hang out with my granddaughter. I don't have to. I want to show the house today. I want to hang out with my amazing granddaughter, and I want to have an amazing, fun sleepover with her. I will be with you tomorrow to let you know what's up in the online and in the online world, since I've left the offline world to the online world, and what I'm doing around my challenges, because I'm big into challenges and what and how I want to do it. Because as I am moving toward deciding that challenges are my thing, and I'm going to claim and own that, all of a sudden what happens? We get that reticular activating system in our brain that all of a sudden now we see everybody on the planet doing challenges. And now I'm thinking, everybody's doing challenges. It's overcrowded. How can I stand out? How am I worthy? Why do I deserve to talk about challenges? Who do I think I am to talk about challenges? And you get all this imposter syndrome and crap that comes into our brains based on our experiences and programming from the past. And we think, oh, I don't deserve to do that. Who am I to do that? And it's just ridiculous, because we all come to the world with amazing, different experiences that we need to share with other people. That's it. Have an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, hit me up in the comments below. If there are any questions about challenges, ask. Please ask, because that is definitely an absolute positive strength of mine. I will be with you tomorrow.